So we're back home, and what was yesterday?
Thanksgiving.
Yesterday was Thanksgiving, and where did we wake up?
The hotel.
The hotel in Boston, right?
Yep.
And we got ready, ate breakfast, and got in the car. It took about 2 hours to get to Plimoth Plantation.
Let's go.
And once we got there, do you remember anything specific?
We saw some Native American. And we saw some wooden canoes.
Was there a person making a canoe while we were there?
Yeah,
And what was the canoe made out of?
wood.
Which was just a big, the big trunk of a tree, right?
And this water.
And how was he making the canoe? Was he carving it out?
He was using fire.
So he used fire to actually burn the inside of the canoe out, and he used water to keep it cool enough so it didn't burn the sides of it, correct?
Yep.
Did you see anything else in the Native American area that stood out to you?
The house.
Yeah, the house that we went in. It was kind of, what was it made out of?
Blankets.
Yeah, there was leather for the doors, and then the top roof was like a hay almost. And so they kind of tied the house together. It wasn't quite a teepee, but something similar to a teepee. I remember seeing a lot of animal fur around.
There was like deers that we could sit on.
Well, a lot of the skins that we wear here, if we're to wear bear or moose or like God wearing this coat, come from other Native people that we still do trading or bartering with, and also a lot of local trappers.
Lexi,
What?
that girl was answering a lot of questions. Do you remember any of the questions she was answering? She was sitting down and she was like weaving.
The only one I heard was the pee-pee one.
I think she said they had like an outhouse, but without the cover.
So you actually had an outhouse except without the actual structure.
So after the Native American area, we actually walked up to the craft area. Okay, so the first person that we came across in the craft area was a guy that was Native American, and he was making a headdress. It was made out of porcupine fur.
But this is the hair. It's never hurt me yet. And then on the side where you see a little bit of color, that's deer tail. And it goes up about halfway. And it's being dyed with dyes, most of which you can find in the woods here. And also on the inside, you can see it here too, okay? And these are headdresses that you see. They're meant to look like the crest of a woodpecker. You see the picture of the woodpecker over there? That was seen as a fighting bird.
And then we saw a lady using clay.
He was making marbles.
After the craft area, we went to go eat. So we had Thanksgiving dinner at Plymouth Plantation, but it was actually at lunchtime, so it was a pretty big lunch. Do you remember what we had on the plates?
Turkey. Squash. Potatoes. A roll.
What-
Stuffing.
Yeah, what was your favorite thing?
The roll.
Did you have any dessert?
Yes. Like almost everybody got pumpkin pie.
What was there to drink?
And this is the weirdest thing. I have a little brother Levi, and the Miles family, with their kid was named Levi.
Yeah, it was really cool.
2 Levi's.
And there was a Levi on your left side and a Levi on your right side.
Yeah.
After we ate, we got out and we walked around. You and Levi were kind of running around like crazy.
He was trying to push me down. He was like, super, let go.
Go, buddy, go.
So after that, we walked to the 17th century Pilgrim village. We looked at the map. There's a wall around the village, and it was made out of wood. It was like a fence, kind of. And we had to walk through a gate to get in. And I think that's how it really would have been back in the day, so people can't just come into the village. And so it was really cool because they had the fence. We walked in, and there were a lot of
Houses.
there were a lot of old houses. Walking through, is there anything that you noticed about the outside or the inside of any of these houses?
They're more smaller and tighter.
Yeah, they were pretty small, but they had to make them by hand. But there was a guy that was splitting wood and turning it into like siding.
I made a confession to the new church, which, how can you renounce the Holy Colony? God called you to do that.
What's the difference between the new church and the Church of England?
They just see it to be a different way of life. See, I think the major difference is that they think the church to be a body, not like a people, not the building it's held in, which I agree with.
Did you go in and talk to anybody?
Yeah, I told the girl, one of the girls in the house, what is in her basket.
That speaks of your devotion to your
I'm gonna ask her,
reason.
what's in your basket?
Oh, in my basket. This basket, this is my sewing basket. So what? I've got, well, I found this. This belongs to my neighbour's child. You see, I've got to return it to her. Do you see that?
Boy, safe travels, no?
Good day.
Have I thrown it to you?
Yeah, you can hold it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you want to see? Sure. Yeah. That's a poppet.
We didn't lose our lives on the journey, but we lost our strength. 2 months of seasickness and vomiting were taken from us, and our weakness combined by the harshness of the winter in this place. We lived on the ship. There wasn't a house already get built, the filthy conditions that had come to be. And then they get wet coming and going all the winter long. Everyone catching their death of cold. And
There was a guy that was carving something out of wood.
He was carving a spoon.
Not as Plymouth. Oh,
Boston.
a little bit more England, yeah.
Oh, up by Massachusetts, up that way.
Yeah.
Right. With the Dorchester Company, they call them, I guess. Right.
This past summer we were at Cape Cod. And we went to the
Plymouth Tower.
Plymouth Tower.
Where you are all ported for.
Oh, Hammett out there at the head of Cape Cod, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were there the ship was there for a month, I guess. But we were first discovering the area here.
I also noticed that a lot of houses had gardens behind them. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
So I think each person in the village probably had their own job to do. Your brother, I walked around with him a lot, and he was just acting crazy. He was taking a stick and digging. I think that would have been his job in the village, to dig.
He loves digging.
Let's go find Mommy now. Show me how you can find Mom.
Run!
We walked up to the area where they were making clothes. Do you remember that? The guy that was sitting on the desk making clothes? He was sewing something.
Oh, socks. He was sewing socks.
So people here had agreed with the company in London that said, if you work for us, we'll send you new things to wear. New shoes, new clothes, new tools. If you send us resources like trees and fish and furs, we can make money off of them. So they did that for about 7 to 10 years. So the one tailor who was here, who was trained to do the job, didn't have to work, do that job, so he could focus on surviving, building a house and farming.
And then the lady was using the big old machine thing to make something.
Towels. And she said if she would like make like a long towel, it would take like 3 days.
Yeah, I think the one she was working on, she was doing for 5 days. It was her 5th day doing it. And it takes that long to finish one.
Wow.
And so then we saw some baker that was baking old food.
Yep.
Bread, and bread is based on a recipe from the 1630s, where wheat and rye are finally being grown in New England, but have to be mixed with corn to just have enough flour to make bread.
So that was a really fun day. There was a lot to do there.
I loved it.
Levi, tomorrow's your birthday. I'm gonna have both of you say good night now.
Good night, good night, good night.
Come over here, Levi.
Good night.
Over to the chair, come on.
Good night.